Have you been
I fully expect myself to be coaching you through other aspects of Lingyuan and those fusions to not be super central here. Sorry, what were you asking?
I'm still always voting mirror, even if it's not good. Are we dead with water? Water's not a great one for it.
Yes, water, the UOF dream is dead.
Unlucky. I guess a water seal's kind of...
You should spend all 3 rolls first before side job cards come in the pool and roll the wood seal and the earth. Earth smash. No, keep the bud and yeah, maybe you can roll the earth seal. Okay.
I think I'm looking that. Because, well, do I need a max water seal? Probably not, right?
No, because you're gonna get rid of it round 5 anyway.
Yeah.
The reason you were spending rolls first is that like you might have rolled. It's possible that you had rolled a waves, and then you would want to make the exchange and have 3 chi so that you could play water seal waves bud.
What do you play on water then? Do you play Elixir, or are you a Formation Master believer?
Formation Master, occasionally I will play, depending on opponents, I will play Plant Master, but this is not a lobby.
Okay. I haven't played.
The reason to play Plant Master is basically if you can go stuffing some kitties with a Frozen Snow Lotus.
Do I roll the Metal Seal? I'm kind of thinking exchange here and just play Metal Seal Fletch.
Yeah. That sounds right to me.
I guess I don't actually have the board space for it. Makes it a little bit worse.
I don't know. It's fine.
It's fine.
I don't like mono water. It's good. I play it when I roll water, but the issue is it feels like it gives me lower player agency than all the other elements I can roll.
Yeah, that's fair. I think I haven't played it very much, because at the moment it's somewhat in vogue to roll on 2, right? To find like your billows and whatnot.
No, I think you want to be rolling on 2.
Yeah.
You need an 8 mark. That waves is a nice hit. Yeah, I would start rolling. You want to look for billows. Caca Poisonous is good for until like maybe mid phase 4.
Just gonna play this board this turn, I think. It's a bit
I might have swapped, instead of swapping the flesh, I think I would have swapped the rush, and then I would play the water spirit. Yeah, I would have played waves bud, metal seal flesh. Because you know that you need to be on waves, right? Like you know where this is headed. Make your transitions easier.
That's fair.
And you'd like a flesh around, because if you rip another flesh you want to play, well then you could have had upgraded flesh instead.
And I could have drawn Cosmos Seal, and we could have made the extremely powerful Cosmos Fletch. So I am cutting myself off that.
Lord, the strict downgrade. When you have innate water, it is a strict downgrade. What were you gonna do with?
None of your water. Your water there. I'm almost certainly taking that. Yeah, I had to get the punish. Okay, waves is good.
I mean, it was a punish no matter what, because you were going to be off 1 copy of flesh. Oh, put the billows in front?
Yep. Combine these, and then get that.
Combine those, combine the buds.
I'm already kind of out of space, but...
Well, but max bud is better than turbulent here, right?
That's a fair point. I'm not sure I'm supposed to keep them separate, but...
No, I think that's a good call to combine.
That's true, Imp. We can always make our board
yeah,
less.
Max Bud is better than Turbulent right now, and also you're going to have both of them on your board starting next round, because the first thing you can do is throw away that water seal. It's about to be a water formation.
Yep. And life is easy. Do I roll more on 2 before I break through, or do you think this is just...
Nah, you got 2 billows. You hit already.
Alright.
We're good. Okay, I guess maybe now you can't play the Bud, can you? If you're gonna play double waves. Yeah. Like, you can play this board that you have here. Oh, trade for the flash, yeah.
What the Cosmo Seal? I can't play this, right?
Not with double waves. Yep, perfect. I don't... That metal seal is it worth holding is the question, and like... I mean, obviously you could slap it in slot 8 next round, but I kind of expect people to be dying faster than that.
I don't believe in it.
But
there's a chance just to equate it
I would have held it
as well.
I would have checked the 2 Quees cultivation and seen if he's playing the high cultivation force style or the physique. Oh, he is.
Yeah,
okay.
So he had the overwhelming power. I didn't check his actual physique, but I saw the overwhelming power and figured there was a good chance he was actually gonna get up to 21 cultivation here. He didn't.
If they take the overwhelming power, then it's a fair bet they might try to speed contest you. So yeah, I stand by eating it then.
We'll pick up more waves, I guess.
Great. Yep, I would still play running waves, so don't make a max waves, just 2 level 2 waves.
Endless entanglement. That's a one way to fix the challenge of not making enough physique on this guy. Actually, to a pretty good start.
Obviously, you have to hold that water spirit formation.
Yes.
You might play separate. You might play separate water formations if you can rip great waves quickly. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Mono Water gives you the opportunity to play a tsunami that you find in the mirror.
I don't know if I'd be playing Hexproof here.
That's fair.
Is the normal attack arguably better? I think there's high chances. I mean, they almost certainly die before it matters, and you could be 1 faster, but maybe that's not relevant.
I don't think 1 faster matters against Chief. I don't see them getting up to 25 on round 6.
I think your odds of killing with normal attack are like pretty good if the fight somehow goes that long. So.
Fair enough. So he's gonna get to... We're pretty lucky to be fighting him right now, because he is going to be on tier 4 next turn.
You say lucky, but his board looks ferocious.
It's very good, yes. Still.
It looked ferocious for 4 cards, and then he ran out. Alright, we have an impact for the final slot, I guess.
We have improved it.
Huzzah. Yay us.
Guy died to Sword Bamboo. I may as well just pick Expert Formation. Well, it's vaguely useful here.
There is a rat in your lobby, so like...
Final time. Forest Guard is also vaguely useful eventually.
I think it's reasonable to kick the Hexproof formation, honestly. Like, you do have to slow down to play it. It's not a great counter to what she's doing. It is just a very weak counter to what she's doing. And the fact that it might be relevant to winning the current fight to kick it is probably votes in favor.
I think it's actually pretty good against her Relic is the thing. I think it's okay to just sit. Maybe I'll regret that. Because they don't make their internal injury on turn 1 when they've got the Relic, and prevents a lot of damage off all the procs, so I think I don't mind holding it. I mean, eventually I won't want the Hexproof Burglar, but I think there's a reasonable enough chance I may want it. Yeah, unlucky.
Yeah, kind of expected, though.
Yeah. Spring.
Well, you have been gifted the power to downgrade your flesh.
So I have. I'm just breaking through there, right? Don't want spring, I think.
Yeah, you can break through and eat the impact formation.
It's these three.
I would have kept the flesh, but over the. Oh wait, yeah.
I just think this has such a short shelf life.
I don't know about that. All right, sect cards, get in here.
Which is back. We rolling for Grey Waves, or are we saving for 5?
You need to roll for Great Waves. Even if it's not necessarily relevant to winning this. Oh, Tutelary's nice. Do you want to play it that early?
Nope. Do not.
Yeah, you probably want to get all your Force of Water, then throw down the Tutelary. It's usually how that goes.
I can play the Forest God now.
Yeah, there's always a really awkward call about how many rolls do you burn looking for Great Waves on 4. Because you sure do need that Great Waves. You're going to start losing every fight if you don't find one soon enough.
It's okay, Senpai.
And the only thing that can save you from not having a Great Waves is Echo and Titania.
Well, we can
will mise some fights.
You can live the Mise's dream. Alright. 1 win against that.
But you also need to save as many rolls as you can for 5. Oh, okay. Great Waves. Get in here.
We can't use escape, can we? But if we had Cosmo Seal.
Get that Great Waves. Get it quick before you go doing something insane. Alright, so now you probably want to lead on double formation. Maybe you don't. Maybe it's single.
This is kind of my instinct against my opponent who has no cards on their board. They were here last round. Can I combine these turbulence, or do I combine the waves? Probably combine the waves, right?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, definitely, actually. Alright, so now you could start to think about holding rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't block the escape. You can eat that Forest Guard. You're never gonna play it.
I should have.
Never punished.
Never punished. Let's see. Is this a fragrant?
I assume.
Not, I guess. Alright. Well, Cloud Elixir has been used.
He sure did purge those debuffs. Oh no, that's not that one. That's the one that he ignored your block with his thorn.
Yeah.
Okay.
He ensured he got the healing for the Forest Guards.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. Go ahead and max that out.
It's relic business. Easy.
You want to trade the Billows and the Great Waves now. The Great Waves is making more chi than Billows. Yeah, this Mirror of Stars is, you had said at the start you're voting Mirror of Stars regardless of which one I told you was better for the character. You guessed correctly. So I think in general, 5e characters should always vote Mirror of Stars.
Okay.
So just think about what everyone getting all their cards maxed does for the sects. The Sword sect players have they start getting truly scary Dharma kills in a way that you won't get with 5e.
Yeah.
And their Cloud Sword boards also scale too well in upgrades. Both of those boards just scale too well with the upgrade count. And the normal drawback is that it's a lot of 5 cards to try and get upgraded, and that's what's keeping it in check, but not with a Void Forge. For Heptastar, they get maxed Heaven Hex for free.
Yes.
Sometimes 2 of them. And that's completely unfair. That card is like not that much worse than a Break Cocoon.
Yeah, that
And
yeah,
for 5e you get a rock, and for Don Juan you can get some like scary force and soul cleaving things. It's not quite as egregious for Don Juan as the first 2, I think. But like 5e cares more about finding one copy of each thing they can get than getting super turbo upgraded stuff. It just doesn't help on this side.
Yeah. Just a quick point out that that thing that he was doing doesn't work. I don't need more of this card. I'm just going to eat everything and combine these. Breakthrough.
Please.
Okay. Side job?
Definitely, yeah. You want to try and hit Echo.
Okay.
Oh, you appear to be good at this game.
Yeah, I guess so.
You appear to be really damn good at this game.
Well, you know, all my practice last season paid off. 2, 3.
You might actually want that Echo in slot 2.
Yeah, because I will run out.
Yeah, that way you don't run out on the first cycle, and then on second cycle you'll run out after the Turbulent, which you should have killed them by then.
Yeah.
And now you can roll the Motionless Tutelaries also. Like, nothing that's in your... You should actually be rolling the Meru first.
The Meru,
you should be doing. Yeah, it is optimal, so you're messing up with each of these rolls.
Oh, right. Yeah, I have what you're saying. We'll kick this for the...
So the reason, chat, that it is optimal to roll your 5 cards that you are never in a million years going to want first, like, for instance, an Ultimate World formation, is that it's... there are exactly 6 copies of them in the card pool. And so if you draw 2 of them, and then you roll both, you will have cleared out that card entirely from the card pool in a way that doesn't exist with lower phase cards because there's 8 of them. But if you delay rolling a 5 card you're never going to want, you give yourself the possibility to draw the 3rd copy before you can roll both and cleanly strip the pool on them. So you slightly less efficiently thin your card pool.
That does track. It does track. I generally feel like my brain is like not quite fast enough for this game sometimes, so I've sort of
roll the Blazing Prairie.
So I've kind of just said this
rule still applies.
That there's parts of this game that I'm just like not going to divert a lot of time to because I'm just never gonna get good at it. Should have rolled the side job card too.
Why the side job card? Why the side job card?
Why roll the side job card? Oh, why?
Yeah, why you said you should have rolled the Endless Sword formation. Why roll that one in preference to anything else?
Because you draw a guaranteed side job card. I guess, I mean, it gives me a chance to draw into the Echo formation because you draw a guaranteed side job card as your 3rd draw of the turn, and this pool of side job cards is significant.
Yeah, but you already had 2 Echo formations.
Yeah, but we could have 2 more and not.
So I think you should be rolling sect cards in preference because you're way more likely to get a Marrow sooner than you are 2 Echoes.
I don't know how the math on that works, but I will not pretend that I know.
I mean, you're not optimizing your rolls very well. You've rolled too many Earth Seals, for instance.
I'm definitely not keeping track of that. I have a slow brain. I have to
Oh,
I have to give up equity somewhere, and for the time
I
being,
am
that's
a pool thinning optimizer. My chat can tell you.
that's fair. I'm certainly not. It took me like half of a season to just get used to having, like managing the cards in my hand on Jifeng Sheng without just like running out of Destiny or time every single round. So that was like a most of a season long project. I did end up getting there on that one, so maybe one day I'll get there on the deck thinning.
It does certainly require some memory to know how many copies of each thing you've used. And I suspect the player base in general is likely to get much better at this. Yeah, so you only want to roll 2 of those endless sword formations and just eat the third one. I think the player base is going to get better on pool thinning math in general, just because the Void Forge kind of pushes you towards that, right? It makes it so much harder that when you do the easy Mirror of Stars version, it feels laid back and easy. What's her cultivation compared to yours?
She is +2, +4, +5, +6. +6 to our +3, +5, +9. So, assuming she's Elixir, it's a possibility she could catch up. But
yeah, that's why I'm asking, because there's no reason to keep this Cosmos seal, right?
yeah, but we could draw the Fletch, Titania. Then this would really take off.
I see. You want to make a YouTube thumbnail and you want to use a Cosmos Flesh picture on it instead of my lovely face.
My dreams are much more understated than that, Titania. I just want to make a Cosmos Fletch and then roll it to annoy you.
No, roll it. There's none in the pool to strip. At least if you're gonna do that, eat it. Oh, my heart wasn't ready for this.
As you were talking, my brain was going, have I rolled away all my Fletches? Maybe I can't draw them anymore. This is a little annoying, actually.
You haven't. I think you've rolled only 1 flesh, but you've drawn... what? You've drawn 5 of them? So I think you have 1 left.
Okay, well then there's a chance.
Someone watching this on YouTube can go scroll back through and see if my count's accurate. You might have only drawn 4.
That's the card we want.
It sure is.
Alright, so now the Echo formations are dead too.
So swap the Echo into slot 5 now. Because now you have actual full chase and can play business cards faster.
Yep.
Echoes are not dead if there are fortune tellers in your lobby. They can try to snipe a penguin on your Echo.
Right. I have not been tracking what she is. It's possible she's a fortune teller.
You may, at least you should roll your rolls before you decide to get rid of the Echo, because you might naturally rip the maxed Echo.
Yeah. Oh.
Like that.
Like that. Alright, that was easy.
And now we can eat our entire hand.
Yep. The joke's... Oh, wait, hang on. I just noticed there's a nebula cloud on this board. I don't know why there's a nebula cloud on this board. But
he plays no unrestrained before it. This is not terrifying in the slightest.
No.
This is a man who wants to build Cloud Sword and doesn't quite have all the pieces yet. He himself intends to throw that away.
Yeah.
I expect that there were a couple more unrestrained cards for tempo purposes at an earlier point in his lobby.
Very possibly. Alright, well, we still need to find some Combined Rivers. And obviously seeing a tsunami in the shop would be divine, but take it as we go. I like that he rebuilt his fusion, by the way. You get this for free now, buddy. You don't need to do all this work. I don't think I would have been able to guess. Maybe this, but in terms of like guessing the cards that were going to come out of this board, I don't know at any point I would have guessed correctly. I guess I would have guessed there was an unrestrained sword 2 back here somewhere. None of these bad boys. Antho is whatever.
Antho is a 5 card you're never going to play, and therefore should get rolled in preference to others.
Done. Unfortunately, she actually might go faster than me, so I probably need to say goodbye to the dream.
Yeah, so if you really want to play max speed here, then what you do is you kick the Cosmos seal, you open up your Mirror of Stars, trade the Turbulent into it, lock the Turbulent, and then eat the card you traded for.
I don't know if... I guess Turbulent's okay to lock. I don't know, there's so many better things that could show up. I don't think I care enough about the Turbulent to waste a lock on it. I'd rather just kick it.
Fair. Turbulent is going away the instant you find combined. Yeah, okay. Then, yeah, you can do that too. But I wanted to showcase the technique for chat in case they hadn't come to it themselves yet. I do find myself doing this a bunch with cards that I actually want. You can save 1 card effectively that way. I mean, you can save up to 3, but they're really slow to re-access, so I wouldn't recommend saving that many at a time.
Yeah, and then if you have like a Combined River in there, it's like, well, do you pick up the Combined River and then do you keep the Turbulent locked like another turn? Like, you can end up locking yourself out of seeing 3 cards for a really long time. You know, going second anyway.
Oh, well, we are never going first against her if we're going second here.
Yeah. I hope it's 5 Thunders and not her thing. Okay. That's still pretty bad for me, but I'm glad it wasn't her fusion, because Dive at least has text against that.
Quite a lot of text. Yep, she seems pretty dead.
If she swaps
these... hamsters.
She swaps these, it's pretty close. I'll take a Dive upgrade. I think this is probably okay. Dive is unusually good against him because they don't actually play any force. So Dive text is all there.
Yep.
But I don't know if it's so good that I want to play like 2 of them.
Oh, there are not very many boards that are worth double diving. It comes up, but it's pretty rare.
Yeah.
And you're probably playing the dive later than that too.
Yeah.
I don't know if it...
1, 2, 3... I mean, we can run it super late, probably.
If you do it... Yeah, okay. You probably want to eat Shuttle and Thorn and hold Blazing Prairie.
For the rolls.
Because this is your second Blazing Prairie and you rolled the first one, so if you eat this Blazing Prairie and then you draw another, you will have only 1 left in pool, and rolling it will be inefficiently thinning the pool.
Fair enough.
And, you know, he's never going before you, so you can afford to hold it, roll it, and then you'll just never see a Blazing Prairie again.
Yeah. So 88 is... Over 80 is like a significant physique threshold. I wonder if you can get up to 100. Probably not. Probably the bigger concern is just dying to like the Crash's shit. Dive did end up being a little bit too late.
It looks like you can maybe win that if the dive and the third Great Waves trade positions.
The bigger issue is that it gets harder and harder to win every turn because his board just upgrades itself. Nice.
Yes, it does. You should be bodying hard bamboo with mono water. This is such a good matchup. We also should have rolled that Billows instead of a couple of the other cards you rolled, but it's whatever.
Yeah. Is this board fine like this? I assume it mostly is going to be elementary. Faster than him.
Yeah, I would leave it exactly as is. Dive is bad. We wish we could play something else in the final slot, but we can't. And
yeah.
It's fine. We are like winning anyway.
Yeah.
We can't play the extra turbulent there because Marrow doesn't make attacks chase.
Unfortunately for us. There's a lot of defense over there.
Yeah, but we're gonna strip it all off next turn, right?
Are we gonna get another time? I feel like if he just Mirror Flowered there, we die.
Oh, he has the full chain thing.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, that got pretty good.
That is yeah, that is gonna be a problem. Especially since we can't seem to
roll the tripod first. We've been over this one.
Well,
we can max a dive.
Might as well. So we said that the dive was too early last time. Now it goes there.
Or too late last time.
Too late, sorry, yes, my bad. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to be good enough this time. Because our board has not changed in several turns.
Has his, though? Like, we've upgraded dive, and what has he done with his time?
He has increased his physique by 10. Or by 5, I guess. So...
He hasn't...
It means
he hasn't actually crossed a new threshold for Demon Breaking Palms or RKP, though.
The RKP will be, because the Marrow plus the Exercise Soul plus the DPP will get him over 100.
He might have only had level 2 Marrow last time we fought him, I don't remember.
I think that was also true.
I think that's the difference. But of course, he could have had new upgrades this round since the last one.
Yeah. Tron's only level 1, but he has Styx Agility, so it's not really a big deal.
He's on Blink now.
He's because he's fighting the hard bamboo board, right? He's just trying to get hits in.
He is double Blink. Okay, well, dive looks like it was correctly positioned here. I find if this doesn't win, I find it unlikely you had a win.
Yeah, and unfortunately, it does not. Yeah, our cards. Okay. Yeah, not finding any copies of Combined Rivers certainly makes life a little bit tough. Also, we instantly drew the 3 Great Waves, and then we never drew another one. Not that that card upgrades stupendously, but still have been.
I would not complain about Great Waves luck here.
No, not at all.
You haven't been in the trenches like Senpai and I.
I've had my fair share of mono water trenches. Yeah, this was certainly. I mean, exactly how a board that finds these cards immediately and then never finds another upgrade goes, right? You lose your last round. I mean, it's whatever.
We really wanted like a couple Combined Rivers, and then we would have been feeling great.
Yeah, Combined Rivers, maybe a Tsunami in the shop, I wouldn't have complained, but not too bad. We also could have...
Asking for a Tsunami feels like a lot.
We could have, so what, we lost this one, so I think we could have won this one if we swapped the dive and Great Waves.
I
Might have
think
been
that was correct.
Bit close, though.
Yeah.
Because we still do take a fair whack from this follow-up turn, and our damage is a lot slower. Nah, still not quite there.
Nope, not there.
Too many hits. But yeah, Command Rivers gets the job done. Alright, it is getting quite late over here, so unfortunately I think I'm gonna have to draw the stream to a close.
Well, I think that even though you didn't get to do what you were hoping to do in that game, it still was an important learning game pertaining to fusion. Namely how on literally every turn, Cosmos Flesh would have been a downgrade from its constituent ingredients. Literally every turn. Like, the card is awful.
Can we test if Commander was would have won? And Imp is asking for 1 minute, which is oddly specific, but sure, Imp. We can test the Combined Rivers.
Imp, I was trying to stall for you there.
I have no idea where this should go. Like, you know.
So I mean, you cut the turbulent, right?
Yeah.
And this is you.
Battery? 1, 2.
Sorry, is this the same round? No, this is the end.
This is the
end
board. Yeah. Honestly, seems a bit challenging. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I'm not sure that a combined rivers is good enough.
Yeah.
You might need 2 of them.
Well, apparently it's good enough. Just needed a single...
That was pretty comfy.
Yeah, just needed a single copy of Combined Rivers to beat him. I don't know that it beats the other guy, though. He did kind of murder us. Turbulent is kind of good against him, but it's just, like, way too much defense.
So,
I like this use for
here.
Dragon Spring.
We can get the dive for the Mirror Flower, right?
Yeah.
Like, if we have a combined rivers here, then I think what happens is we play the combined... We want to play the dive in slot 6, right?
So
okay,
yeah,
I guess you... Yeah.
Probably that is the best way to reduce damage, and then we try to heal up.
I think if you make it through the first cycle, you're fine after that. I would guess Great Waves is better than Turbulent.
Okay.
I know that Turbulent will be better first cycle, but if you can slip a Great Waves, a third Great Waves in, it like ensures that you can't really lose on cycle 2, right?
Yeah. I'm just concerned that we kind of take 1 billion damage and just die to the hard bamboo anyway.
Yeah, we do. Okay, I guess we do need that Turbulent in there.
I'm not gonna drag these together because we never have done that in the moment. It's pretty tough. I think the defense is just ratcheting up too quickly. It's making 30 odd per turn.
I wonder if you could win this with 1 combined rivers and a maxed marrow. That might get there.
Yeah, if we don't have to play the echo. And we just don't play the echo, you mean?
Well, use... Yeah, that would be the idea. And you would still play combined rivers in the final slot.
Yeah. Do I win with Tsunami? I cannot draw myself with Tsunami, unfortunately.
No.
It's just
yeah.
the numbers are just too
It's
high.
coming up.
I like
Okay.
this use. I like
Yeah.
this use for Dragon Spring, by the way, not on a Cloud Sword board. Creating cards that are not Cloud Sword cards, but it's a lot of investment to do that.